morning. I'm using the Abbey Yung Method, full disclosure. She is this, she's been apparently trending, you know, I don't want to say that she's new or anything, but I think the whole Abbey Yung Method thing is kind of a new thing for the hair community. Yes, we have very different hair textures, but I've been doing it for, this is my third time. I think this is my third time washing my hair and doing it, and so far every time I finish it's a little stiff, but it's not terribly stiff. Like, it kind of reminds me, like, I don't know, I do feel like it's on the up and up. I've been working on that as a part of this method. So this is probably my third time doing this as well. So when she does her hair, she starts off with like the oiling, and I bought that same oil, this freaking coconut Miracle Coconut Penetrating Oil. And also, this isn't going on my scalp, this goes on my hair. So I try to do a really good amount, and then she splits her hair in half. Oil, and I'm doing hopefully the same amount on the other side. So hair is oiled, but I'm not just doing the Abbey Yung Method. There is one thing I'm about to do right now that is not a part of it. So I like to do like I'm big into scalp. I've known about this for many years, but I'm putting onion on my scalp. This is, it's frozen, but it's onion. I got this from Five and Below. This was like $3 maybe. It's in here. So it's like, let me buy this little thing, put this in here so that when I do my hair routine, I can just scalp it and then put it back in the freezer. But I don't put it straight in the freezer, I put it in this little bag. A couple essential oils, so tea tree, there's rosemary oil. I think those are the only oils, yeah, tea tree and rosemary. And then I also have aloe. There, I put some aloe in here to stop the onion smell. There is coffee in here. Instead of smelling like straight up spicy onion, I smell like soup. Did I put, oh, I forgot something else. I put clove in here too. But my main proof that it's working is the problem part of my scalp. It's not a problem. I love it when you fix the problem to a point where you were like, what problem? I will say, with the Abbey Yung Method, she does her hair, I think she said twice a week. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. She does like a lot of freaking steps, and I'm like, yo, like, how do you have time to do that? I smell like soup, man. Like a delicious French onion soup. And I like to separate my hair. All right, and then I put a shower cap on. And I try to leave this treatment in for at least 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna wash it up. And I'm gonna be using this, the beauty gift, the birthday gift that I chose from Sephora was the Amika hair products, because they really give you a good amount. And it's, I really like Amika products. I just don't like paying for them. It's kind of expensive, and I'm on a little budget right now. But this is what it comes with. So it's the Strength Repair shampoo. It's the Strength Repair conditioner, and it's like the Cure or whatever. And it's the Cure Intense Strength Repair mask. Having some scalp problems off and on for some years now, but ever since I got introduced to this shampoo, it has saved my scalp. Both the shampoo and the conditioner, but I'm out of the conditioner and I just don't feel like buying it. I feel like my scalp is doing fine without it. But anyway, here is the shampoo. Dandruff Solve Nairobi. You put this, what you're supposed to do is, you know, wet your hair like you normally would. You put it on your scalp and you're supposed to let it sit for a couple minutes and then rinse it out. Alright, here's shampooed. Now, one thing that I've been doing that's kind of newish, yeah, pretty new. It's probably my second time doing it. I've been washing I've been washing my face before I condition, because when I sit under that dryer, I just can't think that just straight hot air on my face with no barrier is good for it. And since I know that you can wear makeup in the shower, I'm like, well, why can't you wear skincare in the shower? So I'm gonna go do my face washing routine and then condition. Let's do our conditioning routine. So, I'm not using the Roby on my scalp like I normally do. I'm trying to fix my hair. And also I feel like the onion is enough to replace the Nairobi scalp stuff for now. So for the Abbey Yung Method, she uses some type of like strengthening thing, and this one she highly recommends, and I've seen a lot of reviews for this where people love it on like online and stuff. Leave-in molecular repair hair mask, K18. This is kind of pricey, so I got the smaller bottle, and I just tried to be mindful. So you're supposed to put this on. Crap! Totally forgot. You're supposed to put this on first, and then I was supposed to wash my face, because you need to let this sit for like 5 minutes. But you know what? I always got something to do, so I'm going to like brush my teeth and do other prep stuff. Maybe, yeah, I'll brush my teeth. So I don't even remember how I used to do this. I'm like getting camera shy for some reason. All right, just because you're supposed to put this in your hair first. I'm gonna use more. I've seen people do like 2 pumps on each side, but I just feel like my hair needs a little more product. Okay, so you're supposed to leave this on for 5 minutes so it can fully penetrate before you put on your regular like mask, conditioner, whatever you're gonna do. So I'm putting a couple more pumps. We're being a little generous today. And I'm gonna go ahead and comb this through with my wide-ish tooth comb. Now we wait 5 minutes. Alright, teeth are squeaky clean. And now we put on our mask, which is the Cure Intense Hair Repair Mask. I really try to get it into the strands by like squeezing it in. I'm gonna do another comb through, make sure things are nice and dispersed. Now, I'll put my conditioner cap on and I'm gonna sit under a heated dryer for 30 minutes. Right to the dryer. All right, we have rinsed it out and let's get started with my hair. A little bit has changed. We're still doing, like I said, I've been doing the Abbey Yung Method. I've already done it, I think, twice at this point, and I like it. Let me show you what I do, because she shows a bunch of different products. I'll show you my version. I like to start with the serum, this John Frieda Frizzy Serum. They say to just do one pump, so that's what we're gonna do. Just the one pump for our entire head. And then rub it on my hands. Get it everywhere. Use my hair like a towel and disperse that one pump. Now, man, I really want to get rid of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and use what's left. It's the Nairobi Soft Finish Leave-In Conditioner. I don't really like it. I'm just gonna throw it in the same way. I like a lot of Nairobi. Well, I only like the Dantrosol Nairobi products, but I'm just gonna get that all over. So that is my regular leave-in. Yeah. Okay, and now I'm gonna start sectioning my hair off. Okay, now for my scalp. I am out of my Dove scalp serum and people found out about it. It is not in stores. It is sold out, and I don't always feel like buying stuff online. This is what they had in the store. This Hask, you know, the people who makes all the deep conditioner stuff. They have a hair scalp serum, hair strength and length boosting. What I liked about it in particular is it had caffeine, I think. Sorry, not caffeine, like a coffee thing. And coffee's supposed to be really good for stimulation. Ooh. This one I feel like I got for a good deal. I can't remember how it cost. Oh, I cannot remember how much it cost, but it was a good deal. Okay, so just throw some dots on there and then rub it in, get those edges. Apply this all over and then work on the products. I was thinking about like just putting this in my whole product sequence, but I kind of don't want to. I think I want to just get this scalp stuff over with and then we'll do products. We are all oiled up. Okay, now let's go through the process of moisturizing all the things. So this is what Abbey Yung recommended. Like, she recommended this specifically, this Miracle Rescue 3-in-1 multitasking rinse out. And I think she puts this on top of her regular leave-in. Like, this is a leave-in too, but it's like, I don't know. It says moisturizes, protects from heat damage. From heat, detangles and prevents frizz. I don't know. I've been using it. I like it. So first this. And then I spray this bonding thing. So it's a Bond Protein Repair by OGX. So this is supposed to help with the bonds of my hair. It's a heat protectant, but like, ooh, but I use more stuff on top of that. So I believe I spray this first and then this, which is the Color Wow, the Dream Coat. And she also mentioned this product. So I use this because I live in a very humid area right now. Get me out of here. Anyway, this is what I use because it's been humid. I know it's silk press season, but this weather here does not give a crap about my hair situation. But this does help. And yes, I've tried the extra strength. I used that. I think I bought that bottle twice. It's fine. I honestly feel like I like this bottle better for my hair. She said she didn't notice a noticeable difference. I just think that my hair prefers this. I don't know. And then my regular heat protectant. I know it's a lot, but I really like this. So it says professional primer plus anti-breakage. Yeah, I just feel like it kind of gives me, it feels like it gives me a little bit moisture. So let's go ahead and go through the sequence. Let me show you. Oh, my scalp, the serum is working itself into there and it feels so good. But okay, let's start with this. So maybe like that much. And then just smooth that into there. Let's use a lot of, and then doesn't matter. Use my comb. I call this a wide tooth. I think it's a wide tooth. It's wider than my fine tooth. Comb through. Get all the products nice and mixed, and then I take this. This is the unbrushed. And now I like to take this fine tooth comb. I know that's a little scary, but I use this to see how it like combs out a lot of the product. I kind of feel like it gives it a better distribution of product. But I don't like that it like combs it out. I mean, I have a love-hate relationship with the combing app. I'm just talking. Anyway. But it really gets it nice and smooth. Let's show you it again before I start watching stuff. Oh, I didn't even show you how much I use. I rub it in my hands, kind of like lotion. I put it in my hair, which has since dried a good amount since it was sitting in the towel for like 5 minutes. Comb. And then comb. You saw all that. It just gooped on my robe. Okay. Have it split. And then let's go ahead and flat iron this thing. Oof, I did not like the way that smelled. I kind of feel like it's the K18 that's giving it kind of a rough smell, because my hair will sometimes smell pretty decent, but I think the K18 is like working its magic with a little bit of scent. Now I have pulled this back out. I've had this for a while. I bought this back when I was living in a different city. So I don't know if it's in the beauty supply in my current city, but I do know you could probably easily find it online. Well, you can't see it, but I just do a nice line like that. Take this big old glob of hair, use whatever clip, and then I like to use these clips, so maybe something to keep the top part of the hair out of the way. Okay. So I tend to actually comb it with this first, just to kind of get rid of any tangles so nothing gets caught when I flat iron. And voila. And then take my little clip, and then I clip this part out of the way. Okay. I am so into this show. I had to force myself to pause it so I can keep recording this little silk press, I guess. It's pretty silky. It's looking pretty good. It's pretty bouncy, even with all of this product in here. The only thing I'm not loving is the smell, but again, my theory is it's the K18. I cannot wait to be done. Just trying to knock this out. Man, I was really enjoying that show. You want to know about it? Okay, talk about it while I finish off this hair press. So it is currently, look at how nice and healthy that looks. Anyway, back to what I was watching. That was really fun. Please behave, hair. Just goodness gracious. Right. I've been watching a lot of these YouTubers called Sam and Colby. They do a lot of hauntings. And the reason why I got into them, man, it was a whole rabbit hole. So I was, I mean, if you see my little emo vlogs, I had like a little, I really like the idea of like trying out emo. So I think I like was looking for like people with an emo makeover, and I stumbled upon this video with Johnny Gilbert and, oh, I do not remember the name of the girl, Tessa something, some girl that's she's in all their videos. So it was a really cute video of him giving her an emo makeover, and it was so funny. I was like, aw, fun. And then I started watching a few of their videos, and then they introduced me to Jake, whatever his name is. And they're just a fun bunch of, she doesn't consider herself emo, but she hangs out with them. I think she used to date both of them, but not at the same time. But anyway, Jake, Johnny, and the girl, Tessa. I feel so bad that I don't know her name. I don't know, I just have a hard time remembering some people's names, and she just happens to be that person. But they went to the Biltmore in somewhere in California, and it was like the most haunted hotel. And that was pretty recent. I was like, okay, they're fun. And I watched them go through that. And then they did this thing with like candles. And oh, I don't want to scare you, so I'm not going to tell you what happened. But if you want to know what happened, just go watch their video. But anyway, a lot of people in the comments was like, oh, but Sam and Colby, theirs was the best. Theirs was the best. Like, this is cool, but theirs was the best one. And then I look up the Sam and Colby one, and Jake was in it. Jake from this emo group. And I was like, oh, he was a part of this Sam and Colby thing. And I watched the video, and it wasn't, I wouldn't say it was better than Johnny's and Jake's and Tessa. I need to look up her name. I'm so sorry, girl. I like you. I'm having a hard time. So I don't think it was better. But I was like, I thought it was cool to see a younger, chiller Jake, because the Jake that I knew from watching Johnny and Tessa's videos is he's like the outgoing, like silly, really, really hot, like main character energy. Even though like Johnny is like, we're not gonna talk about these two. We're not gonna analyze those two. But basically, when you watch, when I watch Jake, I see like, I don't want to say Chad. He seems like a nice guy, but like he could be the bully if you wanted to. But he's also like really cool, really funny. He like adds a lot of balance to the group. But anyway, he was really chill on the Jack and how did I forget their names already? Sam and Colby's video. Like, he was really chill with them, and I was like, oh. And then Sam and Colby videos kept coming up in my algorithm because I watched that video, and I was like, ah, sure, why not? No, I'm sorry. I looked up a Sam and Colby interview, and that was really good. It was on the Iced Coffee Hour, and Sam and Colby talked to Graham Stephan and that other guy, Jack, about like how they got into it, what scared them the most, what their religious beliefs were. And it was just such a good conversation. But they have a really good podcast. I've been watching their podcast since it very first started. And now they're at 1 million. Good for them. But anyway, more Sam and Colby videos kept showing up in my room. And I'm like, okay, why not? Like, maybe I've grown out of my, weird thing where I'm just, like, scared of stuff. So I've been watching a lot of their stuff. And it's just been so good. Like, they'll talk about the history of the buildings, the haunted buildings that they would explore. So the one that I'm watching right now, they're at, like, some type of castle in Vermont. Vermont is so pretty. I like Vermont. So I was like, oh, there's a castle there. Who knows, I could swing by. I wouldn't mind going back to Vermont, but I don't think I could ever. I know I couldn't spend the night at a haunted place, I don't think. Well, I definitely couldn't do it by myself. I would have to do that with, like, somebody else. We're done. But yeah, that's what I've been watching and really enjoying. So we're done. So that's my hair, the Abbey Yung hair routine. Oh, and I finish it off. And I think she uses products when she's done too, like some type of like serum. So I use this hair oil by Trader Joe's, Smooth Frizz Flyaways. I use it pretty consistently. I'm not crazy about it, but I would consider purchasing it again for the sake of being on a budget and having something that's supposedly good. And also, what I like about this product is it says it protects against heat. And while I don't use it as a heat protector, I don't put it in my hair before, like, I blow dry and straighten it. I think, okay, well, it can protect my hair against the heat from, like, outdoors, like an SPF kind of deal in my mind. I know that's probably wrong, but we're done. This is my hair. I'm pretty happy with it. Alright, I'm gonna put some clothes on and head out the door. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you like this kind of thing.